creating your relationship vision. I just want to give you this, guys, right now, as I'm about to do it for myself. I'm out here in Palm Desert, beautiful mountains, and creating a relationship vision for yourself. If you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship, like me, I'm really looking forward to bringing forth my perfect, ideal, romantic, intimate, soulmate relationship. And so the first part of that is, what is the result? What is the vision? What is the dream? What does a perfect, ideal relationship look like for me, for you? Right? So creating that vision for yourself, because if you, it says in the Bible, without the vision, the people will perish, right? What is your vision? And you could take this concept and do this with any area of life, your finances, your business, your living situation, where you want to live, you name it, you could do anything. But specifically with relationships, what does your ideal vision look like in your romantic, soulmate, intimate relationship? Because if you don't have the vision, you'll never be able to bring it to fruition. You'll never be able to manifest it if you don't have the clear vision of what do you want? What do you want in your romantic, intimate relationship? Even if you're in a relationship, what do you want that to look like? What are you moving for? What's your goal? What's your dream? What's your target that you're moving your marriage or moving your boyfriend and girlfriend, that relationship forward to, right? So number one. Number two is, what is it that you want? Create a list. What are all the different things that I want? It could be how it could be the superficial things. I'm not saying that's not important, as far as how attractive they are, as far as how they look, their physical body, but even more importantly, the inside, right? The soul, the spirit, the character, the personality traits, right? What is it that I want in a partner? Do I want somebody who's strong? Do I want somebody who's loving, caring? Maybe they're growth minded, maybe they're spiritual, maybe they're Christian. What are the different character traits of your ideal partner, your ideal relationship? All right. Number three is, now that you have this long list of 1,000 things, right? Maybe you ladies have a list of 1,000 things you want your ideal man to be: 6 foot, 6 figure, 6-pack, right? You name it, right? What are all these different traits that you want in your ideal man, or you men, ideal woman? Maybe you want a woman who's Christian. Maybe you want a woman who's blonde and sexy and super caring and supportive. Or maybe she's brunette and Hispanic and a Latina that has some passion and a little zest, right? What is it that you want? I'm not saying anything is right or wrong. It's all your unique preferences, right? List out all the different things that you want. Now that you have this list of all the different things that you want, now clarify, what are the musts? What are the M-U-S-T, the must that you want in your ideal relationship, that you want in your romantic partner? What are the absolute musts? And the key thing here is there only should be a few, right? Because everything else is kind of sugar, are kind of like bonuses, right? Because if you have a list of 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 things that you want your ideal partner to be and your ideal relationship to be, you'll probably never get it, because nobody's perfect and nobody's going to meet your list of 1,000 requirements, right? But out of your list of 10, 20, 50, 100 things, maybe only 5 of them or 10 of them or 3 of them are absolute musts. Like, they must be Christian, they must be spiritual, they must be personal development, growth minded, they must be somebody who really cares about their fitness and health, they must be somebody who's really loving and caring and supportive, they must be somebody of integrity and honest. You name it, right? What are the 3, 5, 10 absolute musts that you must have in your ideal relationship, right? And then after that, list out all the things that you don't want in a relationship, right? It's a lot easier for us to get clarity on what we don't want. So many people are glass half full people that it's easy for them to tell you what they don't want in their life, they don't want in their career, they don't want in their relationship, they don't want in their living situation, you name it, right? So that actually will bring you a lot of clarity. We're driven a lot more by fear, by pain, than we are towards pleasure. We'll run a lot faster away from a lion than we will towards $1 million, right? So what are the things that you absolutely don't want in a relationship, in your intimate relationship, in your marriage? You name it, right? What are the 5, 10, 100 things that you don't want? Now, out of this big list of things that you don't want in a romantic relationship, now circle what the 3, 5, 10 absolute must nots, the red flags, if you may, right? The things that you absolutely will not tolerate in your romantic relationship, in your marriage, or if it's just a soulful soulmate romantic relationship, right? What are the 3, 5, 10 must nots that you will not tolerate in a relationship? Is if it's dishonesty, if it's somebody who neglects their health, if it's somebody who does drugs or cigarettes or alcohol, or maybe there's somebody who's fixed-minded, maybe there's some, you name it, right? Now, this is what I've already done multiple times over the last few weeks and few months for myself, as I'm focused on manifesting and bringing forth this vision of an ideal romantic relationship, soulmate relationship into my life, and something I'm about to double down on right now. And pro tip is print it out. Print it out as a piece of paper, and you have clear what your ideal relationship looks like, what the vision is. Again, the Bible says, without a vision, the people will perish. So print it out. What is your relationship vision? And honestly, I recommend you do this for every single area of life, not just one. Do it for your health, do it for your business, do it for your finances, do it for your living situation. Do it, right? Print it out. What's your vision? What are your musts, your absolute musts? Maybe write out, everything you do want, but what are the absolute musts, right? And again, only 3, 5, 10 of them, right? And then your absolute must nots. What are your non-negotiables that you will not tolerate? Your standards are above that. You will not tolerate this. These are absolute red flags that are deal breakers, right? All right, guys, that is the video. We're out here in beautiful Palm Desert, Palm Springs area. Look at these beautiful mountains, beautiful sunset. All right, it's your boy, Coach DC, Devin Kripe, the greatest coach in the world, if you may, not to toot my own horn, but God bless you. God bless you. Much love. I love you. Take care. Peace out.